Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to completely disassemble the AR-15 bolt and get it cleaned up. Let's get to it. So the first thing you're going to need is your dirty bolt. You don't have to clean your bolt after every single time you go shooting. Usually I go about 4 or 5 times, shoot about 1,000 rounds before I clean my bolts. But if you go shooting once every month or 2 months, I recommend just cleaning it. So you're going to need one of these little tools. They have special AR plungers to take out the pins. This is just a small flathead screwdriver. If you don't have one of these tools to remove this that holds the firing pin, you could just use a simple 223. It will go in here perfectly and you could remove it. And after you're done, go ahead and put this away. Do not put it in the chamber. I know it's a perfect fit. After you get that out, go ahead and get your firing pin out. This is your firing pin. After you get that, go ahead and move this counterclockwise and just pull it out. There you go. To get that out, go ahead and remove this. Comes right out. And then we're going to do one more step. People don't do this every single time, but every now and then you want to get the extractor cleaned, and you could use your tool. Again, this is what I usually use, but if you don't have any tools, just go ahead and use your firing pin and it will just push this out just enough for you to be able to remove this. It's going to take some work. Obviously, it would be easier with the tool, but you can still do it like this. And then go ahead and take out your extractor. And there you go. Our bolt is completely disassembled. Now we're going to get to the cleaning portion. I use Frog Lube. I think it works great. And we're just going to go ahead and just spray everything down. Get everything cleaned up. Outside, get inside there. That way everything is nice and clean. After everything is nice and soaked, you want to use a nylon brush to scrub all the carbon off of your parts. You don't have to have a nylon brush. Your girlfriend's toothbrush works just as well. Just go ahead and grab that and make sure to put it back after you're done. But I'm going to use this nylon brush because I don't have a girlfriend. And the bolt itself. After you got everything scrubbed, grab a microfiber towel. This is the one I usually use. They sell them out Walmart, like 5 or 6 in a pack. You can just buy a bunch of those, they're not too expensive, and you could always just throw them in the wash and reuse them. After you got everything wiped down, it's time to apply the lube. I use Frog Lube paste, and they recommend you heat everything up before you apply it. So you could use a heat gun or just a regular hairdryer. After you lubed everything up, it's time to put everything back together. Just make sure you avoid putting lube into the extractor and on the inside of the extractor, and also the firing pin. You don't want lube on here just because it attracts more carbon. Now to put everything back together, first go ahead and put the extractor back. Grab your extractor pin and just place it back in there. And just apply pressure right here on the spring until you could get that pin back in. After that's all done and good to go, you could go ahead and put that back into your bolt And when you put that back into your bolt, make sure the extractor is on the side where the brass comes out on your rifle, and with that hole up, and just line it up in there. And then go ahead and put this in there. Just move everything around until everything falls into place, and then go ahead and turn it clockwise. Then take your firing pin and just place it back into the hole. Make sure everything's lined up, and it should just fall into place. After that's all good and ready to go, go ahead and take this and just go in. If it doesn't go in, turn it around and push it down. Just double check so everything works. And it's good to go. There's a lot of lube on there. You just go ahead and take your microfiber towel and just wipe it all down. And now it's good to go back into your rifle. If you want to get yourself some Frog Lube, I'll leave a link down below on Amazon. You go ahead and purchase some. It's great stuff. Works awesome. Thank you. Have a nice day.